Alright, so today I am going to show you how to take that plant that you bought and then killed and break it down to its bare essentials so that it will eventually grow back. First thing I'm going to do is trim all of the dead and diseased limbs off until we get down to the only living green parts. Do that really quick. When you're cutting these, you want to cut kind of at an angle, usually aiming up, because that helps the plant grow back a little bit better, just makes it easier. And you want to be careful not to cut too far down and not to cut anything that's alive because you could shock what's left of the plant. I'm just going to keep cutting. All of this dead, crispy, crinkly stuff, that's got to go. Anything, however, that still has moisture in it and is still green, like this branch here, you got to leave that alone because that is most likely going to grow back. Just keep cutting. Don't be afraid to really pare it down because you might think that you're going to kill it by trimming it too deep, but this isn't doing anything for the plant. You can see it's lost all of the color, so it's not helping it photosynthesize at all. It's just dragging it down and making it harder for it to grow back. Almost done, just a couple more. I'm actually going to leave that branch, it's kind of alive. One here, one there. And just the tops of these, because the bottom of them is still kind of green. There we go. Okay. I am fairly satisfied with that. Get rid of all of that, clean it up later. Now the second step is to remove the plant from the pot and all of the dirt if you can, because oftentimes what kills the plant is not poor nutrition or poor care, it's a disease, which is what I think happened to this plant here. So I'm going to take my shovel and slide it down right against the edge of the pot so that I can gently lift the plant out without damaging the roots. This is a bit of a younger plant, so it doesn't have as much root growth, but I still don't want to damage it because the roots are the part that's alive and that could really hurt the plant. To carefully slide the shovel in until I feel the root, and then I'm going to lever the plant out very slowly. Feel it starting to wiggle around. There we go. You can use your fingers, just kind of drag it out. There we go. There's the plant and all of the roots. Now this is the next step, is to break up the soil that has attached itself to the roots so that you can really give the plant more room to grow. Making a bit of a mess, but that's okay, we're outside. Alright, and that is about as far as I want to break it down. Some people will break it down until the roots are bare, but I don't like to do that. It increases the chances of shocking the plant. Now the last step is to break up the soil. So the soil at the bottom of the pot has gotten pretty solid and kind of mushed together just from watering. It's kind of natural, but it's easier for the plant to grow if the soil is a little bit broken up. So I'm going to mush it up, and then I'm going to take my hands and make a space to put the plant in. In. Just kind of wiggle it down there, break up the topsoil, kind of marry everything back together, and voila. So at this point, you would water the plant a little bit more, maybe think about what you did to make the plant die, and then wait, and eventually it will grow back. Go ahead.